anything that hasn't already been evaluated, that's what I'm here for. So I'll give you an overview of the meeting. So we had Barry, Two Hats Barry, being a Sergeant at Arms, and the grammarian. He did it very stylized, gave us a sterling Sergeant at Arms with the fire safety and the counting, just to make sure you know not only are you in a safe space for speech making, but also a safe space if there is a fire. So you know what you to do. And then with Steve, the Toastmaster, a sterling job running the theme, everyone knowing second, wasn't it? That's the right one, isn't it? And then, you know, making sure that everything goes to plan. And I loved the quote. And then moving on to Tom, and it's a good challenging question for the warm-up. Definitely energized the room, and it was such a big crowd tonight. I think everyone was very brave and, you know, given their 10 to 15 seconds speech. And obviously we had Geeta, Barnaby and Guy, who have already been evaluated. But I did like the culinary crimes was a nice one. And then moving on to the evaluations. So I enjoyed Sarah's evaluation. She always kind of has a nice pace and can humour and gives the connection with not only to Geeta feedback, but also generally to the room. So it resonates with the people and not always just directed at the person. So it's always kind of a nice way to give feedback. And Russell, I do enjoy that he always finds a quote that is quite fitting to the evaluation and giving the audience, which involves guests, kind of a style of evaluation, which is for 3, 2, 1. So that you can learn to do it when you come to give your evaluations as well. And moving on to Gavin, and I like the way that he uses different types of words and the way that he's captured Guy's speech, which was stimulating. So it's definitely stimulated thoughts from the speech, and then from Gavin's evaluation of, he wasn't so sure to begin with. Actually, he'll probably check his diary and go along. So that was a good evaluation of that speech. Moving on to Sarah, being a table topics master. I enjoyed the way that, because the room was quite full and the time is quite short, she narrowed it down to 4 questions. The audience knows what was happening, gave a good explanation of what table topics is for our guests this evening. Always a good thing not to scare people away. And then moving on back to the grammarian, and I enjoyed the humour, and obviously Barry's picked up on all the phrases, but I especially enjoyed that he has friends in Totten as well, to make sure you all remember the speeches and make sure that's why he runs as well. And the philosophical questions, I thought was quite a nice phrase as well. And finally, the table topics evaluation by Catherine. There's a lovely way that she's shown how she's progressing in the public speaking, and thankful that it was only 4, because yes, 10 and 12 feedback points is quite tricky. But I enjoyed the way that not only is she saying the suggestions, but because she's suggesting the movement of the climbing, and the magical focal variety. I enjoyed that because she's shown the body movement as well, and that adds to the way that it conveys her meaning. So all in all, a very energetic and fun evening tonight. Thank you.